It's your boy AB. What just happened today? That's been crazy. On the card of Charlo Hogan, December 7th at the Barclays. This is the first time I think Chris Eubank Jr. is fighting in New York. He is fighting one of Charlo's former opponents, former foes, former enemy, Matt Korobov. I don't even know what. First of all, I give props to Chris Eubank and his father if they did insist on taking this fight. I mean, which I'm assuming they did, because this is a dangerous fight. Like, Eubanks has 2 losses in his record. He lost to Groves and he lost to Saunders. Now, I don't know what made him take this fight, but this fight could be a recipe for disaster. This a fight that could ultimately end his career. Not to say that he's gonna get hurt, but stylistically, Korobov is the last thing Eubank wants, and he's a recognizable name. He's a commodity. You know what I mean? So I'm just confused because me thinking about this personally, right? Jamal Charlo, I think has a little bit more boxing skills. Not a little bit, maybe a lot more than Eubanks Jr. But I think Eubanks is I think his athletic ability, and he's just gifted. I think, but he I don't think he stays focused. But looking at his last fight when he fought James DeGale, he did what he had to do. He beat the veteran, and that was a defining win, and that was a fight where it boosted his confidence. He needed that win to kind of reestablish himself at middleweight or super middleweight where he's fighting now. But this fight is really dangerous. It's a ballsy move. I could commend Eubank Sr. for taking this fight because, Eddie Hearn is correct just in this aspect that he could have waited and taken a Saunders rematch or Callum Smith. He could have fought the likes of Canelo, Triple G, but for him to take Korobov, and now just imagine if Eubanks defeats Korobov decisively and more impressive than Charlo, whoever. Some people think the wrong Charlo got the victory that night. We could argue for another day. But if Eubanks could beat Korobov decisively and better than Charlo, oh my God, his stock is gonna grow higher, and I think people are gonna respect him even more. Cause I think a lot of people respect him that he's fighting all these guys, but I think people don't take him serious in terms of how serious he is in winning, and seizing the opportunity and overcoming these big fights for him. You know what I mean? So right now he's 1-2 in high-profile fights. He beats Korobov. I mean, it's not a high-profile fight, but it is a dangerous fight, and I think this is one of the most important fights in his career. Because losing this fight, he might just be into a journeyman, or just a gatekeeper at the division. And Eubanks, like I said, I never met the man personally. I'm pretty sure I'm going to meet him once he comes to my city in New York. But, like I said, this is a dangerous move. But this is a move where if done correctly and he wins, this is a long, high risk, possibly high reward type of achievement. And I hope Eubanks' confidence is the same like he did with DeGale. He got that win that he needed, and now he just needs to, continue that momentum and continue to prove those hardcore fans and casuals that he is about this life, and he could deliver when it's more important. So Eubanks, good luck, commend you. PBC, man, you guys, like I said, PBC are, what's the word? It seems like they do have a lot of faith in him if they're gonna let him take this fight. PBC might see something that we don't. I have no idea, but make that fight happen. He beats this one. I see him fighting Benavidez or Caleb Plant next. I really believe so. My boy Fred said Charlo. That could be a good option too, but I see him the Plant and the Benavidez of the world. I already see it. So what you think, guys? You guys think Eubank's gonna rise to the occasion and win this fight against Korobov, a crafty southpaw veteran like Korobov, or you think Korobov's gonna outclass him and this is stylistically a dangerous fight for Eubank and this could be the end of his career? Let me know, guys. Peace.